All right, let's tone it down, kill a few brain cells, and talk about The Bachelor. Bachelor update. Bachelor update.
Bachelor update.
What happened, Nick? Were you going to do a...
I just did my Barry White, but I don't think you could hear it over there.
Did you say something?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Should I do it again?
Yeah, let's hear it. Well...
Bachelor update.
Oh. No wonder. Stop calling here. That's one of those voices. All right, this week's episode was The Women Tell All, Ellie and Steve. Steve, did you watch this week?
I did watch.
All right, come on, let's go. I can't wait to hear it. Okay. Okay, did you guys watch? Okay, so it's the ladies, all the ladies were there as well as Jake, the Bachelor.
The Women Tell All. That's what it's called.
I know that's what it's called, but the whole thing was about Rosalind.
Yeah.
Because she was the biggest controversy in Bachelor history. Because she supposedly had an affair with a producer on the show.
Right.
That's what they're saying. And then they kicked her off and fired the producer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Steve, do you believe it happened?
Well, I think I saw something a little bit different.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the first half hour of the show was like a reunion of all the past people, and
right.
it was a half hour of people in bikinis jumping in and out of swimming pools, which wasn't bad. But the rest of the show, I watched it. I even thought about watching it backwards, but I have no idea.
You have no idea what went on? But Steve, you've been watching every week. Aren't you emotionally involved?
Well, okay, a little. I didn't mean to be.
You didn't mean to be. Okay, so Rosalind denies every accusation, correct?
Every accusation.
And she does a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up at 4 in the morning, and I thought, oh, she probably slept in another room because I'm sick and she doesn't want to be next to me. So I got up and I looked for you in the entire house, and I didn't find you. I looked in the living room.
Where else would I have been? We all saw you guys cuddling 24/7. I've never touched one of my male friends' thighs. Like, you don't do that. You don't cuddle with them.
You don't touch somebody's thigh.
So much that it made us.
You guys are so silly. Come on.
So much that it made us uncomfortable, and we left the room. At first, I didn't know it was you, and then I saw closer up, and I saw you guys kissing on the stairs.
You are so.
I swear on my dog's life, that's the most important thing to me. I swear,
on my child's life, that never happened.
That's what I saw.
Jerry Springer, what's going on?
I bet her child's a little nervous right about now.
And who would say that? Who would say on my child's life?
I believe it happened. I
Wait, you
really
believe
do.
what, that she was having something with this guy?
Yes, I do. I do. I really do.
Well, he's married.
I know.
Well, the show's called The Bachelor. She should have figured that part out at least. The guy without the ring is the available one.
But I honestly, in my heart, believe they really did have a thing. But I am a little bit curious as to why none of it was caught on camera.
Yeah, Steve, if they have cameras 24/7, how come it wasn't caught?
I don't think they really had a thing. I think
you don't?
No, I think there might have been a little flirting, and they definitely had the right girl to exploit it, and it just made for good drama and TV. But if there really had been something, we would have seen it.
You're right. They would have exploited that.
She was the right person to go a little crazy, and
then she really goes toe to toe with Chris Harrison.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he kind of. Well, what kills me too is he says, you know, this guy was a friend of ours. We had to fire him. It's almost as if this guy had no responsibility in it. You know, the truth is in the middle here, and even though she was a willing participant, supposedly, Chris Harrison's been saying, you know, we had to fire this guy because of you.
Right.
It's like, well, not because of her, because of him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So just to clear this up, we went through all of this and fired this producer, who is not a nameless man to us. In fact, he was a very dear friend to many, as you know. You know him very well.
Yeah, it's funny. I talked to him about that because, you know, I was like, oh, Chris Harrison seems really upset because he says, you know, he's a friend of yours. And he said that's news to him, especially when you were hitting on his wife in New Zealand. He thought that was crazy.
I clearly won't dignify that with a response.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that was a low blow.
Well, they were both low blows. He's saying to her, we had to fire this guy because of you. That doesn't even make any sense. He's like, this guy had a job here. We were friends with him, and you ruined it. Well, he was you know. No, I can't believe I'm even talking about this. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Steve, help me out. Who's going to win, Vienna or Tenley? Those are the two girls left.
Well, I'm rooting for Vienna. She's the one that's the
Wait a minute. This is Vienna, right?
the one from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you're rooting for her?
Well, kind of.
Well, he's a Gator. He's a Gator. He's a Florida Gator.
Oh.
Well, I think she's the one that would be that is the least does not match up well with him. And of all the 25 women, he went for the least, the craziest one of all of them.
Why do men do that? Is it a sexual attraction, you think? Tell us.
I don't know, but we do it. It's almost like our job.
What do you mean it's almost like your job?
I don't know why, but we just do.
So have you done that in your life, Steve? Have you been drawn to the...
Yeah, a lot.
Ellie? Who do you think's going to get through?
I still believe that he's going to come out of this with no one. That's
yeah.
my feeling about it.
You guys think the same thing?
And I'm also going to go out on a limb with a prediction.
Oh, wow. This is very exciting. Me with nothing to wear.
It came to me last night while watching this. I think that Tenley is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Why Tenley?
Because they focused on her dancing so much.
What was that about?
Right?
He had to sit alone while she danced for him alone.
I know.
In that room with the Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that was just...
Girls don't do that all the time? Well, something like this. She danced like this.
Yeah, show us some.
You know, like that.
Well, wait, you got to have... Alex got to sit in front of you.
Yeah, she said that.
All right, let's see a reenactment.
Yeah. Like this. I'm going to dance for you.
Yeah.
She didn't dance like this, though.
Light. Tommy. Light. Can I have my light? There you go. Wow.
John will be on Dancing with the Stars.
John will be on Dancing with the Stars with her, yeah. Thanks, Ellie and Steve, as always. Impromptu and wonderful. Okay, on today's show we have Matt Bomer. He's so talented. The very funny Brian Kiley. You guys stick around for Brian because he's really funny. And we'll be right back with Parker Posey.